Now the next topic, that is a 4-bit binary adder. In this 4-bit binary adder, only the thing which you have to keep in your mind, as previously we have studied the half adder and the full adder. In the half adder, it was a 2-bit addition. In a full adder, it was a 3-bit. We have taken the 3-bit. In half adder, we have taken the 2-bit. By now, you have the 4-bit binary adder. Since the binary adder truth table for the 4-bit is very much long, only by the logical diagram, only by the blocks, we are able to understand the 4-bit binary adder. Okay, friends. So, in this 4-bit binary adder, the logical circuit that can add only the 2 binary number with each 4-bit. Okay, you have to add the number. Which number? Each 4-bit number. 4-bit number. It is a 4-bit. Okay, now how it is going to be occurred? This thing is to be seen by you with only the blocks. Suppose you have any addition. What is our first requirement? Our first requirement should be the 2 numbers. Then you will be able to add that value and you will be getting the sum or a carry. Okay, sometime the sum is generated, sometime the carry is going to be generated, or the carry is not going to be generated. So depending upon the addition. So suppose you have the value that is A0, A1, A2 and A3. It is for the first number. Consider the second number, that is B0, B1, B2 and B3. Okay, students. So here the 4-bit values are present. Now if you have added the first with a second, the first number with a second number, then here you will be getting the sum 1, then 2 and 3. In some case you will be getting the carry also at the end, so you write down here as a carry. Okay, that carry has to be written with a CY, or you may write down that carry as a simple C. Okay, students. Now from this particular formation, you understood that the A0 and the B0, after adding you are getting the S0, A1, B1 after adding you are getting the S1, A2, B2 after adding you are getting the S2, A3, B3 after adding you are getting the S3, and at the end the carry is going to be generated. You have to write down the carry like this. Okay, or you may just write down the C0 also, but for my convenience, not for your convenience, for my convenience I am writing as a CY. It is very much simple to understand that CY is nothing but it is a carry. Okay, so now we will design the block. How the block is going to be designed? Very carefully you observe. Since the first number, if we are going to add, whenever any first number is going to be add, means we required a half adder. So only just a simple, you draw the block like this and you give the name half adder. Only for the 1-bit half adder is required. Then rest of the 3-bit you are going to require the full adder. In this half adder, the first number and the second number you just mark out. Here suppose it is A0 and suppose it is B0. Whatever the addition is going to be occurred, we will get the result, and that result is shown here as a S0. If the carry is going to be generated, then that carry will be get connected with a value C0, or you may write down as a CY0. Okay, so the carry is going to be generated, and this carry will get connect with a A1 and B1. So it is a full adder. It is a full adder. But what, for this full adder you require again a two number. So this A1 and B1 has to be get marked like this. A1 and B1. Okay, students. Again also the same, the carry will be get generated and the sum will be get occurred. So here you will be getting the S1, means this S1, here the S1, and the carry is going to be generated after the first number bit. Then a full adder third number block, that is half adder. Again you will be requiring the B2 and a A2. Okay. Again the sum will be get created and the carry will be get generated. So for the sum you have to write down S2, and for the carry it is get connected with a third number, means a last bit. That last bit is nothing but A3 and B3. The sum will be get generated. That sum is S3, and at the last you have to get the carry. So this carry has to be marked as a CY. So it gives you the block for the 4-bit binary adder. Okay, it is the one type of the example which we have taken. This is only the bits. This is only the bit. Whatever the bit we have added, we have got the sum. And after getting the sum, we have the last bit, that is a CY, that is a carry. Here there is a carry. So according to that, you will be saying that we have added the 1, 2, 3, 4 bit to the next 4 bit, since the topic will be called as a 4-bit binary adder. We are only adding the binary number, since the topic is included the 4-bit binary adder. Okay, students. The next topic, it is a 4-bit binary addition and subtraction. Okay. Ultimately, only the 2-bit, 3-bit or the 4-bit we are going added here. But ultimately, you should get the subtraction also. So in a one pack, you will be obtaining the addition also, and you will be getting the sum also. So for getting that particular addition and the subtraction, again the 4-bit is going to be required. For obtaining that particular 4-bit addition and the subtraction, you are able to form the gate. It is only possible for using the gate. Now, which gate is responsible for that one? It is the XOR gate. Only the XOR gate is having the function, because the output, that is y is equal to A circle B plus circle B, or the A bar B plus A B bar. You have the value. Ultimately, you may say that the 2's complement, for that particular 2's complement, the adder and the subtraction is being used in a 4-bit binary adder and the subtractor. Now, from the table, it is also possible, but according to your book, only the logical diagram. It is not, you may say, not say the logical diagram. Only you may say that in a block they have explained. Okay, since we will go for the block itself. The 4-bit, in a previous class, I told you the 4-bit value. How we have taken the 4-bit value? It is A0, A1, A2, A3, B0, B1, B2, B3. If we have added the value, then you will be obtaining the value as a S0, S1, S2, S3, and the carry will be get generated like this. It is all about the addition. In a similar way also, you will be obtaining the sum also, subtraction also. Okay. it is a sum. If this sign will get changed, then the subtraction is going to be occurred. The subtraction, you will be getting the value S0, S1, S2, S3 and the carry will be in a subtraction. The carry is not generated. You may say that the borrow is generated in the subtraction. That borrow in this, it has been indicated. Okay, so the first block, as the 4-bit as is there, starting from the first bit itself, the first bit value, you have the first block like this. The first block contains a variable. That variable consisting of a two number, that is A and the B. But that A and the B, you have to input it with a XOR gate. Okay, students. So here we will mark the first block. As I told you, the first block, the full adder you have to mark out. Then the XOR gate, one output is connected like this. Okay, students. The first input and directly the first input for the full adder, it has been get connected. So here you may say that it is A0 and it is B0. The second input for the XOR gate we will leave for some time. Here the carry will be get generated and it will be get connected to the second number block. So the carry and the second block, the same thing. The XOR gate will be get connected to the next full adder with a value that is B1 and one input will be get like this. Okay. The second number bit, that is A1, will be get connected directly to the full adder. So here you will be getting the S0, here you will be getting the S1, the carry will be again generated. The part that is a full adder, the XOR gate, it is B2, again the A2 and one input we will just keep out for some while. The output, that is S2, again the carry will be get generated and it will be get connected with the last number adder. Output with a carry, that is the sum, that is S3. Here the carry will be get generated at the end. The B3 and a A3. Now for the subtraction, this occurs only for the addition. For a subtraction, we have to connect the remaining input of a XOR gate like this. You write down here as a subtraction. So whenever the value you are putting the subtraction, you will obtain the output in a difference or you may get as a borrow. So this is the block representing the 4-bit binary addition and the subtraction. Okay, students? Thank you.